Hello guys, today we have someone really exciting joining us to discuss digital marketing. I have here Christophe from Largus. He has his own digital marketing agency and he's here to share his experience. Hi Christophe, thank you for joining us, and could you please tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do and where you come from?
Hi Carl, very nice to be here. First of all, thank you for inviting me. I'm from Belgium. I have a bachelor degree in journalism.
All right.
I studied journalism in my younger years. And now I'm in online digital marketing, focusing on social media. My expertise is telling stories, sharing stories, selling stories for clients in different kind of industries. And my main focus, most of my clients are in sports, in tennis.
All right. So this is with your company Largus, yeah?
Yes, exactly. I founded a company in Belgium a couple of years ago already. 2 years ago I moved to Dubai, and I shifted also the company to expand not only my experiences but also of course my clientele and my portfolio.
And how do you find it here compared to the European scene to do digital marketing in Dubai and Middle East itself?
Well, it's most interesting to be honest, because here in Dubai the huge difference compared to Belgium and I think compared to a lot of places in the world, the networking part.
Yes,
here,
absolutely.
You can meet easily a bunch of people, and a lot of people, most people even, are here for to grow, to create, to get, to grab opportunities. So you come already here with the same mindset. On all these events you meet people with the same mindset, with an open mindset also most of the time, and that's amazing. And compared to the European culture, they are not always that open or that easy to convince. Exactly. And as I have a big portfolio and big clients already from that region, expanding in Dubai, meeting again these Europeans here with that same mindset. Yes, talking their language. If you meet someone and you hear they're from France or whatever, and you start talking their language, it's always an icebreaker, so it's a huge advantage.
I believe it's also for the client creates a huge trust.
Exactly.
And can you tell me a bit more about Largus? What is the vision, how you came up with it, how you came to it to open your own agency?
Well, it started basically 17 years ago.
Oh wow.
I was still studying. I was just passionate about creativity and writing, mostly writing stories and sharing stories in tennis. And there was, in the time, we had two big Belgian tennis players, Justine and I, Kim Kleisters, with the women. They were internationally absolutely the top, the best. And internationally there was something called tennisforum.com, which was literally a discussion platform for tennis passionates and tennis fans. But we didn't have that in Belgium, we didn't have that in Dutch. So I started tennisforum.be. And it was just a hobby, but it was a huge success. And from that came a tennis blog. From that also I visited a lot of tournaments. I got to know tournament directors, other people in the tennis world. And that's how I made my first real client, where I built a website for.
Awesome.
And as I was also in writing, in journalism, I also did interviews for that website, for that client. Then second client came, which was a professional Belgian tennis player.
Wow.
And then, after so many years, from a hobby, it became a part-time job, freelance, and now it's a full-time, it's my business, yes.
And it's also such a niche business. You are doing, most of your clients are in the same realm of the world, in the tennis, professional tennis. And it all comes out from your professional passion for tennis. So do you play tennis as well?
I play tennis as well, not that much, not enough to be honest. But I'm trying because it's an amazing sport. And
do you have any kind of blogs, running forums that you're writing for?
At the moment, it's not a blog anymore. It's called tennisplaza.be. It's really a news medium. It's a news website for tennis in Belgium, but also internationally. And we are one of the only ones in Belgium, and if I may say, also the biggest one. Started in 2010, and now we are 13 years later. So it's still there, it's still growing. We had some nice partnerships in the past. We still have nice partnerships, and we have all the tennis world checking our articles. So yeah, that's still big. It's not my main income, but it's
but you're
still
still
a big,
earning money from
yes,
it, right?
yeah.
What is the main stream of income for this kind of blog, website, news forum?
I think at the moment it will be. In the beginning, it was more like bannering, so you just
Banners.
sell space for a banner to a company. But that's these days it's been taken over by affiliate marketing more. So you just put codes on your website, and visitors will see popping up still banners, but it's more dynamic. Or links to other websites in that way. Or you just set up, which I always like, collaborations with partners. You share stories about them, they share story about you. It's like that.
Awesome. How did you come to digital marketing itself? Like, I mean, I understood you coming from the background of journalism. How did you merge from traditional writing into like fully fledged online building websites? Like, and suddenly you run a digital agency. Did you have to learn, take courses? What did you do?
I love to write stories. That's why also I studied journalism in print, so not television or radio, but print, because I really like to write. And I think thanks to the internet and social media, you can share your stories and your visions and your opinions. And that's how I started to be creative, to checking and researching how I can build my own website, how I can these kind of things. And then I noticed that the world was also shifting, going from this print and papers into these online magazines and online news and social media. And that's why I grew naturally with that evolution, and I just discovered that I could make money out of it, and that I could make my job out of it.
Yeah. Did you have to learn any kind of coding skills?
At school, I next to journalism, I also studied multimedia, creating logos or Photoshop, InDesign, all these things at school. But I was very young, and 10, 15 years later, everything's changed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So in online marketing, you have to be, you have to stay up to date, and I think there are a lot of tutorials online to start with on YouTube. There are a lot of online courses also. Sometimes you have to pay for it, but the quality and what you get in return, most of the time it's really worth it.
Yeah.
And next to that, it's a lot of experimenting, especially as I said in the beginning, my own expertise is social media. And one of the main rules is experimenting. At first it was as a volunteer. It was like contract officially volunteering. But and it was like I don't know,
huge
5-10 euros per hour, I don't know.
Which is probably now $10,000 per hour, like, including all the work
when
you've
you're
done.
lucky, if you're lucky now.